tinted moisturizer is just really what it sounds, a moisturizer with some foundation mixed in, and it is the lightest of the coverage. So then we go to BB creams. I have e.l.f. BB cream, CC cream, and Flawless foundation. So this is the e.l.f. BB cream, and the color I have is Fair. Here's what the box looks like that comes in. And e.l.f. is cruelty-free. They are fully cruelty-free. They are not owned by a parent company who isn't or anything, so they're 100% cruelty-free. So BB cream is like a tinted moisturizer, but a notch up. So you have skincare benefits added into it. And it's not meant to provide as much coverage as a foundation is. It's always interesting to me when our cosmetics, you research it and it started out as used for medicine or medical purposes. So a BB cream actually started in the 1960s in Germany. It was created and prescribed to help patients with skin recovery while providing coverage after the surgery. So then in the 1980s is when it really took off in the Asian markets, specifically in South Korea. So what is a BB cream? BB cream stands for Blemish Balm Cream or Beauty Balm Cream. So the purpose is to heal the skin and protect the skin while providing foundation coverage. So BB cream is good to use if you have sensitive skin or you have some acne breakouts. You would probably want to go with a BB cream. The benefits are moisturizing, prime, conceal, brighten, anti-aging, SPF, and acne control all in one. And it started off with being more of a light to medium coverage. However, with the popularity of them, it depends on the brand on how much coverage you're going to get. Some brands still have quite a bit of full coverage in their BB cream. It can be worn alone or under foundation. And it depends on your skin type if you want to moisturize first. If you have really dry skin, you might want to moisturize first. You'll probably know after using it a couple times. If you have oily or combination skin, then you probably just do your morning routine, but you probably don't have to put on a moisturizer or a primer right before you're applying the BB cream. Most of the time it does replace the primer. So really, if you're dry skin, you might need a moisturizer and then that's it. It does have SPF in it, as I mentioned, but if you are, both the BB and the CC cream have SPF in it, but if you're going to be out for a prolonged amount of time, you want to apply an additional SPF. And the reason is because SPF in here is going to be a smaller dose than if you bought just a full SPF sunblock. So you want to make sure, depending on what your activities are, if you want to apply additional SPF or not. And usually BB creams are the best for dry skin because usually they have more hydrating elements and ingredients in it than a traditional CC cream. But as I was comparing these two, the e.l.f. CC cream, it does have hyaluronic acid in it, so that is going to help with moisture. So it really, again, depends on the brand, but you just want to look and see if they have, in the ingredients, if they have some moisturizing ingredients to it. So the layout of this video is to explain the differences in general, and then we're going to get specific with the e.l.f. differences. So just as an FYI, and I will at the end show you some swatches of all of these to compare on my hand. We have the tinted moisturizer, which is the lightest. Then you step up the BB cream with added skincare benefits. And then if you want to go a step further with coverage, you would go on to the CC cream. So the CC cream is basically pretty much like the BB cream, except it usually traditionally is a little bit more thicker and has more coverage. The CC cream came into the market around 2010, and it stands for color correcting cream or complexion correcting cream. So it has more of the elements to do your color correcting, so you may not need concealer. It could replace that as well. So the benefits of a CC cream are just like the benefits of a BB cream. Moisturize, prime, conceal, brighten, anti-aging, SPF, and you have the additional color correction because it is a fuller coverage. Like the BB cream, this can be worn alone or with foundation if you need even more coverage. And you do not need a primer for it either. And as I said, depending on what the ingredients are, you know, traditionally a CC cream was thought to be best for oily or acne prone skin, But like this e.l.f. one has hydrating elements in it, so then I've used it on my skin and I'm dry and it works. So it kind of, again, really depends on the brand, but traditionally that's kind of the rundown of the difference. Is your BB cream is lighter coverage, more for dry skin. Your CC cream is more full coverage, a little bit thicker, and more for oily, acne prone skin. That's traditionally. And then you go on to foundation. So the difference between the foundation and all of those, number one, the foundation usually has more shade ranges. And usually how the shade range goes is like tinted moisturizer the least, the BB cream has a little bit more, CC cream has a little bit more shade options, and then your foundation has a lot of shade ranges. It's traditionally heavier than all the creams. It gives you more full coverage, and usually it does not have any skin-friendly ingredients, so you're not getting that skincare element of a foundation. So it really comes down to if you want, what kind of coverage you want, and if you want to kind of skip some steps, because the CC and BB creams can replace your primers, your moisturizer, depending on your skin type, your concealer, your color corrector. So it can replace a lot of steps. Now let's specifically get into e.l.f. Since I have 3 of them in e.l.f. and tinted moisturizer, I looked on their website, they don't offer one. So I have light in all of them. So that's a good thing that we can truly compare them. So let's start with, this is the BB cream. The price of the BB cream is $6. The size is 0.96 fluid ounces or 28.5 ml, and you have 7 shades. Their BB cream does have cucumber, aloe, jojoba, and vitamin E hydrating formula. And it does say on their package that you can apply a thin, even layer all over the skin with a brush, sponge, or fingertips and blend in well. We're gonna try fingertips with these. And you do wanna, oh, I opened it and I must have been squeezing the tube before I even realized I was. You wanna let it settle into your skin once you've put it on before going on to like your blush or highlighter or anything like that. So here is how the BB cream looks. And again, this color is fair. I think you can see that, and hopefully the lights are not blending it out. So it's not too liquefied or anything. And I have not used this BB cream before. I've used their CC. It does have a little bit of a scent, not too much. It's going on very smoothly. So you can definitely apply it with your fingers. It is very lightweight. Really, if you do think of, it's kind of feels like, not really like the Clinique, I forget their moisture that's really lightweight. This is a little bit heavier than that, but it's almost like just applying a moisturizer to your skin. I'm gonna use an e.l.f. brush, and I'm just gonna put this underneath my eye to see how it works as color corrector and concealer. So very lightweight, just kind of a hint of color. That's what the swatches, but I feel like when you apply it, at least with your fingers, it definitely thins it out a little bit and shears out the coverage. So while that's settling in, let's go on to their new CC cream. And if you want to see a video about this CC cream versus the IT CC cream, I will link that up above. I did that the other day and it's very interesting. I found I put this on one side of my face and the IT on the other side of the face, and it will be linked down below as well. So their e.l.f. CC cream, it's $14 and the size is 1.05 ounce or 30 grams, and the shade range is 20. So here we are bumping up more shade ranges. And I have fair and light, and I did forget to mention in that video that you can buy this online. It will be in stores in early 2021. So the key ingredients in here, and why, even though traditionally CC creams are not as hydrating, but this one I find is because they have hyaluronic acid in here, which provides hydration, and they also have niacinamide, which helps with that too. If you want to see a whole video about niacinamide, I will link that up above because that is an awesome ingredient. Let's put that on. So this one is a squeeze tube, the BB cream, and the CC cream is a pump. So this one isn't, not that the BB cream was runny, but this one, as you can see, it looks a little bit thicker. I have the two shades. I have light and fair. The light is pretty good, but it's a little bit dark. I'm gonna try mixing in the fair with it because I just think that it will be a better combination. So we're just gonna mix it up here. So it is mixing the two and see how that looks on. So this is a little bit thicker and definitely, it still blends with your hand, your fingertips, but definitely not as easy with your fingertips as the BB cream. Okay, I have to work a little bit more, so I'm going to, actually I'm going to wipe off the brush that I was using for the concealer over here and blend it in that way. Because yeah, it's just a little bit, since it is a thicker coverage or a thicker texture, it's not quite as easy to blend with your fingertips. Can be done, obviously. You know, yeah, definitely mixing the two for me is going to be better. The light one, it worked. Like in that video, that's the only one I used, but it is a little bit more like orangish. I don't know if I want to say orangish, but like peachy, or mixing the two is definitely better for me. But now I'm just going to use the light by itself and use that for concealer. And usually you do not need to set either one of these creams. So before it settles in or anything, let me zoom you in. So I think that you can see I don't have any filters on or anything, it's just the lights, but that they are pretty close. I do think that you can see this gives a little bit more coverage. This side is the CC cream and this side is the BB cream. I feel like around this area maybe is where you can see the biggest difference on the two sides, but overall it's not a huge difference. So you definitely can build up either, well, this BB cream might be a little bit harder to build up, but you could build up the CC cream. But that's how we are looking. So let's go on to talk about the foundation. So this is their Flawless Finish Foundation, and this is $6 for 0.68 fluid ounces or 20 mLs, and it comes in 40 colors. So definitely most of your shade ranges is going to be from that. And when you look at the ingredients on here, you do not see any niacinamide, there's no hyaluronic acid, so none of those skincare ingredients are added to this. So I want to show you this foundation. I think is maybe nearing the end of its life. So kind of if you're my skin tone, just to let you know, the BB cream, again, I will have everything listed down below, but is color fair. For the CC cream, I mixed the color fair 120N and light 210N. And for the foundation, this was a little bit light for me. It is the Pearl. It's fair with neutral undertones, but as I said, it's a little bit light. Let me wipe off my hand here. So here is the foundation. Have you used a CC cream or BB cream? So as I mentioned, you can put foundation over this. So I'm just going to tap it on and put it over here so that you can see what it looks like if I'm putting foundation over it. Oh, but see, this color is so light. Yeah, I feel like this is not really gonna show because it's so light. But it'll show you that if you're my skin tone, that the Pearl is very light. So I have dry skin again, and I think that you can see, I mean, like I said, this is getting kind of towards the end of its life, so it's drying out maybe a little bit. But I think you can see that by adding that foundation, my skin still looks good, but it doesn't look as hydrated, I feel like. I mean, it's ever so slightly, but I feel like it just kind of mattified it a little bit more than giving it that dewy look. And then if we want to see, should we see if we can build coverage on this side and see what it looks like? So again, I'm going to combine the two colors. So here's what they look like before I combine them. Really, this is the first time I think that I've done that, combined two colors, but it works pretty good. I feel like even building that up, it still looks more hydrated than when I put on the foundation. Do you agree? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my face, and then I will come back and announce the winner of a giveaway and tell you the question of the day. So stay tuned, don't leave. So here is my finished look. Usually I only keep this bow on for getting ready, but I thought since it's the holiday season, let's be a little festive, and I'm going to leave it on. But here is this. My eye makeup is using the Urban Decay Naked, the Ultraviolet, and this is my second look doing with this palette, so I probably will go ahead and post this video coming up that is going to be 2 looks with this palette. And I went ahead and mixed in the CC cream and put it over the foundation, and I still feel like it definitely is more hydrating. So it just really, again, depends on your skin type and what you need. But I do hope that this video helped you kind of sort out maybe which one you should start with and what your needs are. So now let's get to the giveaway. If you are new to my channel, well, actually, even if you aren't, this is kind of my new thing that I'm doing. Instead of announcing giveaways, what I'm just going to do randomly is I am keeping a spreadsheet of all the comments. If you leave a comment on a video, I put it down on my spreadsheet. If you leave 2 comments on one video, that is 2 entries. So what I do is then I have them all on a spreadsheet, and I'm just using a random number generator. Each person is assigned a number as I'm entering in their comments, and then I just get the number, and whoever that is on the spreadsheet, that is who will be the winner. So that's how I'm going forward. You just have to be subscribed to my channel and your subscription's public so that it can confirm, and leave a comment on my videos. So the more comments, the more you watch, the more comments you leave, the more chances you have to be a winner. I thought that way I'm, giving back to the people who really support my channel and support me by watching instead of just people looking for giveaways. The winner will either get to choose a makeup bundle, which is the Revolution Soph X palette. This is a color correcting palette. Revolution Bronze and Strobe Balm Highlighter. I really do like Revolution. I haven't been using it that much, but I do have some items that I want to try out, so that's why I thought, well, when I start, I'll do the Revolution. And then a Revolution Liquid Lip, and this is color Skinny Dip. So it is part of their nude collection. So everything is brand new, never used. So the winner will get to pick either that or a skincare mask bundle, which that is 10 sheet mask. We have e.l.f. Primer Pore Refining Mask. By Nature Botanical, this is a honey mask. This is an Avocado K-Beauty. The Freeman Bust and Butt Mask. Cream Shop Hyaluronic Acid. This one is definitely moisturizing. Replenishing and Coconut and Seaweed. And I have used all of these myself. Obviously not this pack, but. And this is another K-Beauty. This is I Look Beauty Black Mask. Definitely another hydrating one. This one is really hydrating. As you can tell, since my skin is dry, I do usually go for the hydrating or brightening mask. This is Egg Essence, another K-Beauty. And then True Beauty Gold Face Mask. This one is a little bit of a heavier feeling on, and this is an anti-aging collagen one. So the first winner will get to pick either one of them, and then later I will do another winner who will get the other prize pack. So drum roll, please, for our first winner. I know that she has left quite a few comments on my videos, which I greatly appreciate. and that is Deborah Franklin. So yay! If you want to send me an email, my email is listed down below. It is stacileebeauty@gmail.com, and let me know which price pack you want and your address, and then I will get those sent out to you. So today is Friday. If you could get back to me by Wednesday the 23rd, and just let me know. So yay! If everyone could congratulate Deborah Franklin, and if you want a chance to enter, then also you need to leave a comment. So the question of the day is, since we are so close to the holiday, what is your favorite holiday song? That is a hard one for me to choose. There are so many good songs. I do really like Baby It's Cold Outside. I know there was some controversy with that last year. Or Do You Hear What I Hear? Man, there is so many. I really enjoy Christmas music. So yeah, that's the question of the day. If you want to answer that or answer anything, it's an entry. The more you comment. So thank you so much, and congratulations to Deborah. And yes, thank you for watching. I hope that this video was helpful, and that you, if you're not already subscribed, that you will consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free to do, and it does support and help my channel out. And I hope that you will come back here on Monday for another video. Have a good weekend. Bye.